live. Should be live here. Gonna go ahead and give this the usual share. There we go. And now we'll just wait and see if somebody comes in. We have two. It says we have 2 viewers. I just refreshed the stream on my iPad here, so it looks like we have 2 viewers, which is good. I will go ahead and get this started. We are going to do another 1908 season game because I'm doing so well doing this on the particular season day I'm currently on. There was 8 games and I have knocked out 4 of them. So I want to keep going. I want to keep going since I'm doing so well here and get it down to 3 at least tonight. So I was thinking, why not do that? Also, I was thinking about something and want to get y'all's thoughts about that, and so I will wait for somebody to come into the chat here if they do. See if anybody comes into the chat. No, if that's okay. I can mention it at the end of the stream and then have you leave your comments, and yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. And then if you want to mention your thoughts in the chat, you're welcome to do so. But if you're watching this on demand, or if you miss this part, I encourage you to come back and watch the beginning so that you can hear this part. That I'm thinking for days in which I have work and I'm not going to go live at night. What I'm thinking of doing is, as I do some of these 1908 games, just pre-record them and upload them on days when I have work. So let me know your thoughts on that. You would not hear me talk. I would just start up a game, start recording, and let the game be recorded, and then upload game by game that way. So let me know your thoughts on that if you're interested in seeing that. You know, like I said, you would not hear me talk at all. I would not be doing any kind of opening like I am right now. I would just be picking a game, hitting the record button on OBS, and going with it. So hopefully that might appeal so that I can at least keep content going on the channel almost practically every day. So beyond that, we're ready to get started here. We're going to do Washington at St. Louis tonight. It's the last American League game on the schedule on this particular day. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some baseball.
Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Washington Nationals Baseball. And this is WAPBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. Today we're coming to you from St. Louis, where the Nationals will meet the hometown Browns before a hostile crowd. Overall, they now stand at 1-0. This is the second of a 3-game set. The Browns won the first. The Browns take the field here in the first. Schendel has set his opening slate. Jones at first base. Williams at second. Wallace, the shortstop. Ferris at third. The outfield consists of Hoffman in left field, Stone in center field, and Hartzell over in right. Spencer is behind the plate and on the mound for the Browns. The right-handed Howell. He will be facing National starter right-hander Johnson. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Here's Ganley to lead it off. Left-handed hitter to face Howell. Now and again he'll get a hit for you. This is his second game. On the year, nothing in 3 trips. He stands in. Howell looking home. Howell into the wind. Batted hard on the ground toward right. Diving stop by Williams. Throws. And he makes the play to first. 1 down. Shipke, bat in hand. Unreliable at the plate on the season. 1 for 4. Shipke does not get on much. Catcher ready. The pitch comes in. Upstairs with a fast one. Shipke doesn't offer. And that's ball number 4. And Shipke will get down to first. That was Shipke's first walk of the season. 1 out, first inning, 1 on. Washington now sends Milan to bat, hitting from the left side. Now and again he'll get a hit for you. On the year, 2 for 3. He's walked once. A rabbit on first. Batter waits. Howell set. First baseman Jones is on the bag. Shipke with a substantial lead. The offering. Swung on. Strike. And Shipke is stealing. Spencer throws. Safe. Late throw. That's his first steal of the season. Milan stands in again. Howell on the rubber. Checks Shipke at second. Shipke edges a bit more off second. The pitch popped high to the left side. Ferris drifts back. He stabs for it and makes the catch. And that's out number 2. And Shipke holds at second. 2 outs. First inning, 1 on. Freeman gets set to bat against Howell. A trusty bat. This is his second game so far this season. 0 for 4. Shipke at second can go to warp speed. He stands in. Howell poised. Shipke stretching his lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball. Down the line to right. Not deep. Hartzell got a good jump. He stabs for it. And he's got it. And that's out number 3. For the Nationals. 0-0-0. They leave 1. They waste the base runner. Nationals, nothing. Browns coming up. For the Nationals. Overall, they now stand at 0-1. On the league leaderboards, let's see. They're 8 in batting average at 138. 4th in home runs with no. 3rd in stolen bases with 2. The Nationals take the field here in the first. Defensively for Washington. Freeman at first base. Altazar at second. McBride, the shortstop. Shipke at third. The outfield consists of Pickering in left field. Ganley in center field. And Milan over in right. Street is behind the plate and on the mound for the Nationals. The right-hander Johnson. When he's on, he owns the plate. A controlled pitcher. Here's Hoffman to start it off. He's earned his reputation at the plate on the year. 1 for 4. He stands in. Johnson prepared to work. Johnson winds and fires. Breaking ball. Bounce past Johnson. McBride is over. He stabs for it. Makes a pickup and throws Hoffman out by a step. 1 away. Now at bat, Williams. Uncertain at the plate. So far at the plate. 2 for 4. He has 2 RBIs. He stands in. Johnson focuses in on the target. Now Johnson comes home with it. It's skied. Altazar is backing up. Takes a couple of steps to his left. He stabs for it and makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Now coming to bat for the Browns. Stone. George can be dangerous to date. 1 for 4. Batter set. Johnson ready. The pitch. Stone swings. It's a high bouncer to third. Shipke gloves it. Sets. Long throw to first, and he gets him. 3 away. So the Browns go in order. No score. The top of the second inning coming up. For Washington, it'll be Pickering, Street, and McBride. Pickering will start the second. Let's see if he can outperform his advance billing. This is his second game. So far this season, 0 for 2. He's walked once. He's stolen 1 base. Pickering in the box. Now Howell ready. Howell deals. Pickering hits a ground hugger towards second. Williams picks it up and flips to first. Routine. 1 away. Street, the hit for the Nationals. That's right. He has a hill to climb in. Howell. This is his second game on the year. Nothing in 4 trips. Street does not get on much. Street waiting. Bat stirring slightly. Howell gets set to work on him. He lets it go. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out. And that's the second out. McBride will bat next for Washington. He has not been a hitter of late. This is his second game. To date at bat, nothing in 4 trips. He stands in. Howell is ready to fire it in. He brings it in. Grounded to Williams. He scoops it up. Flips to first. 3 away. So the Nationals go quietly. No score as we go to the bottom of the second inning. For St. Louis, here in the second, Ferris, Wallace, and Hartzell. Ferris starts it for the Browns. A steady hitter to date, batting 1 for 4. Johnson focuses in on the target. Here's the delivery. A little roller to the right side. Altazar pounces on it. The quick toss to Breman, and he nails Ferris by a step. 1 away. Next batter, Wallace. A valuable bat. This is his second game. To date at bat, 0 for 3. He's walked once. In the box now. Street sets up. Now Johnson pitches. Right down the middle. Strike 3. 2 down. Hartzell is the next hitter. A steady hitter. This is his second game. So far this season, 0 for 4. Hartzell now ready. Street set. Johnson brings it home. High fly ball to deep right center. Ganley is racing to the track. So is Milan. Ganley waves him off and brings it down. 3 down. Johnson sets them down in order. No score as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Altazar, Johnson, and Ganley due up for Washington. Altazar will start the 3rd. Not in there for his bat so far this season. 1 for 2. He's stolen 1 base. Dave waits. Spencer crouched down now. Howell into his motion. Delivers. He goes the other way. Blooper to left center toward the gap. Stone runs in on it. Wallace is backing up. It drops in, and Altazar is on at first for the base hit, and that's the first base knock for the Nationals in this game. Johnson to face Howell. Walter taking his first at bat of the season. Super speed down at first. Howell is ready to fire it in. He squares. Bunted right to Howell. He fires to second for 1. On to first for the double play. Hold on. Wallace missed the bag. Safe at second. And Johnson gets the sacrifice. 1 away. For Washington. Altazar down at second. 1 away. Ganley will bat next for Washington. We're back at the top of the order. Lightning down at second. Howell on the rubber. Now Howell ready. Altazar at second takes a big lead. Pitcher steps off. Now Howell is set again. The offering. Ganley squares. It's popped up. Jones is in and makes the catch. Fires to second. Altazar gets back in time. 2 away. 3rd inning. 1 on. Shipke the hit. Now Howell ready. Altazar stretches his lead off second. Howell brings it home. High fly ball to right center. Hartzell races to the track. Plenty of room. And it pops out of his glove. He picks it up. And he juggles it. Altazar is racing around 3rd. He'll try to score. Here comes a throw. The play at the plate. Safe. He slid in head first, right under the tag. A run scores, and Shipke ends up at second. Hartzell picks up an error. And the Nationals go ahead by a run. 1-0. 3rd inning. 1 on. The top of the 3rd inning. We have Milan to bat for the Nationals. He bats from the left side. Spencer set. Shipke moves quietly toward 3rd. The pitch is on the way. Milan slaps one to the right side. Jones moves for it, and he spears it. He flips the Howell covering. They just get him. Side retired. That'll do it for Washington. A run on 1 hit. The Browns made an error. They break the deadlock. Nationals ahead 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Browns will send out the bottom of the lineup. Jones, Spencer, and Howell. To get it going for the Browns. Here, Jones, he bats right. Tom has been a reliable hitter. So far at the plate, 3 for 4. Tom ready. Now Johnson ready. The pitch. Popped up. Street scrambles. Near the stands. It's playable. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Spencer getting ready to go. Unreliable at the plate. This is his 2nd game. So far this season, 0 for 2. Spencer relaxes himself at the plate. Johnson looking in at the target. The pitch. Spencer hits a comebacker. Johnson knocks it down. barehands it and throws to first. Bang, bang! And the ump calls Spencer out. Two down, third inning, pitcher Howell to hit. Harry taking his first at bat of the season. Street sets up. He delivers. Healthy cut by Howell. He's out on strikes. Side retired. Johnson sets them down in order. We've played 3. Browns still down by 1. They are getting a lesson in how to play this game. Freeman, Pickering, and Street due up for Washington. Here's Freeman to lead it off. Howell prepares to come home. Howell into the wind. Bag to right. It's in there. Hartzell fields it. Freeman starts for second. But he's quickly back as a throw comes into Wallace. Single for Freeman. And that's his first hit this season. Next batter, Pickering. Freeman has the speed to score on a double. Pickering stands in. Spencer sets up. Here's a pitch. Pickering rips it toward short. Wallace fields it cleanly. Flips to second for the force. And on to first. In time. 2 for the price of 1. Street getting ready to go. Catcher Spencer sets his target. The pitch. Routine grounded to Wallace. He's up with it. Over to first. And Street is retired. And the side is retired. That'll do it for Washington. No runs on 1 hit. They leave none, so the Nationals maintain their thin lead. Nationals up 1-0. Top of the order here for St. Louis in the 4th. Hoffman, Williams, and Stone. To get it going, Hoffman. Johnson ready. The pitch. Hoffman turns the bat loose, but comes up empty. He's out of there. 1 down. Okay, Williams is stepping up to hit against Johnson. He's a right-handed batter. 1 away. Johnson ready. Johnson winds and fires. He swings. It's a fly ball to the gap in right. Ganley is racing over. So is Milan. It drops in for a hit, and he will make second easily. A double for Williams for St. Louis. The first hit in this game. 1 on. Stone's up. Johnson on the rubber. Righty against lefty. Checks Williams at second. Johnson now. Popped high to the left side. Shipke drifts back. Back! He stabs for it and makes the catch. And that's out number 2. And Williams holds at second. All right, 2 down. Williams on second for St. Louis. Ferris gets set to bat against Johnson. He's their cleanup hitter. Williams at second could score on a single. Johnson focuses in on the target. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Milan trots over, taps the glove. Makes the catch. The line for the Browns. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. 4 complete here in St. Louis. Browns still with a 1-run deficit. Bottom of the lineup, McBride, Altazar, and Johnson coming up. McBride to lead it off. No power. Batter ready. Howell staring in, ready to work. Howell comes to the plate. didn't mean to swing. A slow roller to the left side. Wallace will have to rush his throw, and he gets McBride. Nice play. One away. Altazar coming up. Not known for long-distance hitting. He stands in. Right-hander Howell. Ready. The pitch from Howell. Grounded to Williams. He scoops it up. Flips the first for the second out. Nationals hitter Johnson. Howell looking in. The pitch. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out. 3 down. So the Nationals are retired in order after 4.5. Nationals up by 1. The Browns will have Wallace, Hartzell, and Jones here in the 5th. To get it going for the Browns here, Wallace. He stands in. Right-hander Johnson. Ready. He lets it go. Slashed into the hole. Altazar to his left. He has it. Over to Freeman. Wallace is gone. 1 down. Next batter, Hartzell. Roy steps up. Right-hander Johnson. Ready. He brings it in. Hartzell piles into this pitch. That could be trouble. Milan races it to the wall. Back. Pick clean. 2 down. Jones will bat next for St. Louis. A right-sider. Jones made an out in his first at-bat. Tom does not get extra base hits. In the box now. Johnson focuses in on the target. The offering. Swung on. It's popped to short right field. Altazar races out, and he's got it. 3 away. For the Browns, 3 up, 3 down. The score is still 1-0 Washington as we go to the top of the 6th inning. We're at the head of the order for the Nationals. Howell will face Ganley, Shipke, and Milan. Here's Ganley to lead it off. Ganley not looking like a threat. Now Howell ready. The offering to Ganley. Grounded to Williams. He scoops it up. Flips the first. 1 away. Shipke walking up the bat. Not known for long-distance hitting. Howell looking in. The pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Howell is up with it. Flips the first. Bad throw. Jones can't handle it. And Shipke is safe at first on the error. The Browns have now committed 2 errors. Milan comes up the bat. Very little power. He stands in. Howell prepared to work. And a pitch. Swung on. Strike. Shipke breaks for second. And he caught Howell napping. Spencer guns it down. The slide. Going to be close. Safe. Late throw. That's his second steal of the season. And that's the Nationals' second stolen base in this game. Milan back in the box. Howell foot on the rubber. Checks Shipke at second. Shipke moves another step away from second. The pitch. High and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Clyde will get down to first. And that sets up the double play. And that's only the second walk issued by Howell. 1 gone, 6th inning, 2 on. Freeman now walks out to bat. Not known for long-distance hitting. He had a hit earlier. Freeman steps in. Howell sets up on the rubber again. He shakes off the sign. Again he shakes it off. Now he has one he likes. Checks the runners. The runners take their lead. The pitch wrapped back to the mound. Howell has it. Turns and fires his second. Back to first. They turn it. A double play. And they get out of the inning. The line for the Nationals. No runs, no hits, and 1 Browns error. They leave 1. So the Nationals fail to capitalize on the runner after 5.5. Nationals up by 1. Spencer, Howell, and Hoffman due up for St. Louis. Here's Spencer to start it off. Right-hander Johnson ready. The pitch. Grounded to the right side. Freeman knocks it down. He's up with it. He flips to Johnson covering for the out. Pitcher Howell to hit. 1 gone. Now Johnson ready. Johnson over the offering. And Howell has hit it deep left center. It has serious distance. Will it hit off the wall? No! It's long gone. A home run for Howell. Harry ties the game. So they collect a big solo homer, his first home run of the season. That was pitcher Howell who delivered, helping himself. Here come the Browns. They get back the run and even the score. Here comes Hoffman to take his cuts. Hoffman has done nothing in 2 trips. Johnson looking home. Johnson over the offering. Hoffman lofts an air job to left. Pickering and Ganley range over. Pickering says he'll take it, and he covers it, and that's the second out. Now Williams to face Johnson. Williams is 1 for 2. He stands in. Johnson looking home. The delivery from Johnson. Williams clubs a high drive. Deep to right. It could be Milan to the track. And he takes it at the wall. Williams just missed it. That's 3 away. That'll do it for St. Louis. A run on 1 hit. They have tied this game. This game is 1-1 after 6. The Nationals will have Pickering, Street, and McBride here in the 7th. Pickering will start it off here in the 7th. He's a port sider. Ollie 0 for 2. Howell poised. Howell deals. Hit to straightaway center field. It's playable. Stone moves under it and takes it in. 1 down. Now coming up, Street. Street is 0 for 2. Street does not get on much. Gamw ready. Howell looking in at the target. Nationals. Skipper Schendel walking down the bench. Trying to make it happen. Delahanty will now hit for Street. That's right. He shoulders the bat. Strolls to the box. Here comes Delahanty to take his cuts. A trusty bat. This is his 2nd game so far this season. 0 for 1. Delahanty knows how to get on base. The batter stands in. Now Howell ready. Howell fires it in. It misses. Ball 4. And Delahanty will get the base. That was Delahanty's first walk of the season. McBride is the next hitter. George is 0 for 2. Delahanty at first has wings. The go-ahead run. Howell, foot on the rubber, now glances at Delahanty. Delahanty, bluffs going. The pitch, swung on. Strike. Delahanty is trying for the steal. Spencer for the quick release, the slide. Safe. He got in the back door. That's his first steal of the season for Washington. Their third stolen base in this game, and that puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. So McBride steps back in. Howell is on the slab. The ball's hidden in his mitt. Checks Delahanty at second. Schendel looking on. Speedy Delahanty edging toward third. And the pitch comes in. Swung on. Strike. Delahanty is running. Big jump. Here's a peg from Spencer. No way they get him. He has third base stolen. That's his second steal of the season for Washington. Their fourth stolen base in this game. The go-ahead run is now on third. McBride in the box. Adjusts himself. Touches his cap. Leans in. Howell, foot on the rubber. Jaw tightens as he gets a sign. Looks at third. The two-strike pitch, grounded hard to Wallace. And he spears it. He's coming home with it. And Delahanty's out at the plate. Go to town. Browns. They cut off the go-ahead run. And the aggressive base running does not pay off. And McBride is safe at first. For Washington, two gone. Runner on first. Altazar is out to take his hacks. He hits from the left. Dave, 1 for 2. And he scored a run. Howell is ready to fire it in. Howell delivers. Swung on, strike. And there goes McBride. They'll have trouble catching him. Spencer with a quick release, tags him. McBride racks up a stolen base. That's his first steal of the season for Washington. Their fifth stolen base in this game, and that puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. So Altazar will get back in there. Howell is on the slab, checks McBride at second. McBride extending his lead. Quick move to the plate, an infield rollout. Altazar. Wallace charges. The flip to first, and that's out number 3. That'll do it for Washington. No runs on no hits. One left. This game is tied at 1 after 6.5. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. Washington will now face the heart of the Browns lineup. Stone, Ferris, and Wallace coming up. Warner is now catching for Washington. Schendel takes Delahanty out of the game. Stone leading it off. Stone is 0 for 2. Stone can get on for you. Stone takes his stance. Johnson staring in, ready to work. And now the pitch. On the hand, Stone flicks it to right. Altazar might have a play, racing back for it. But it falls in just out of reach. And Stone is aboard with a single. The go-ahead run has reached. Okay, runner on first, no one out. Ferris will bat next for St. Louis. A right-sider. In the power slot. Ferris is hitless in 2 at-bats. On at first. George with dazzling speed. Johnson on the rubber, works the ball in his glove. Now glances at Stone. Stone, 2 full strides off first. And the pitch comes in. Grounded deep into the hole. McBride is over. He's got it. The long throw to first. 1 away. Stone moves up. Okay, next to bat for St. Louis is Wallace from the right. For St. Louis, 1 gone. Runner on second. Wallace 0 for 2. Stone at second can go to warp speed. He would be the go-ahead tally. Johnson sets up on the rubber again. Johnson focuses in on the target. Schendel pacing the dugout. Spins and throws to second. And they've got Stone. And that's out number 2. The throw was high. Good play, McBride. Catcher Warner sets his target. And now the pitch. Wallace pounds it on the ground to short. McBride is there. That'll do it. The throw in time. And that retires the side. The line for the Browns. No runs, 1 hit. No change here. Scores 1 run apiece into 7. The Nationals will have Johnson, Ganley, and Shipke here in the 8th. Johnson is scheduled to hit. We'll have to wait to see if he bats for himself. Howell, foot on the rubber. Ganley waves a weighted bat on deck. Howell looking in. Howell to the wind. Swung on, foul tip. Held by Spencer. Strikeout, 1 away. One down, 8th inning. Here's left-handed Ganley to take his swings. Ganley is hitless in 3 at-bats. Not a home run threat. Howell is on the slab. Shipke waits on deck. Righty against lefty. The offering from Howell. The ball is lifted into right center. Not deep. Hartzell drifts into the gap and takes it in. 2 down. Shipke gets set to bat against Howell. Bill does not get extra base hits. Bill has a walk and 3 times up. He has stolen 2 bases. Right-handed Howell goes to the set position. He comes home. Loop to left toward the gap. He'll have to hurry, and Hoffman takes it in. 3 down. The Browns retire the side in order. This game is tied at 1 after 7.5. The Browns will have Hartzell, Jones, and Spencer here in the 8th. Hartzell will get it started for the Browns. Hartzell is hitless in 2 at-bats. Roy, not a slugger. Johnson stretches his arms above his head. Hartzell in the box. Now ready. Johnson toes the rubber. The right-handed hitter, Jones, on deck. Warner crouched down now. Johnson comes to him. Swung on, routine fly to left field. Pickering drifts over. He's under it. No trouble, and he covers it. 1 down. One gone, 8th inning. It's now Jones to bat. Tom is 0 for 2. Jones not looking strong at the plate. Johnson toes the rubber. Johnson focuses in on the target. Johnson comes home. Popped up, shallow center field. Ganley is coming on. And he's got it. 2 away. Two away. Here's Spencer. Tubby does not get extra base hits. Spencer has done nothing in 2 trips. Warner ready to receive. Browns, skipper Schendel walking down the bench. He's calling on his reserves. Schendel is calling on the Pine sitters. Who is it? That's Chris heading in to replace Spencer. So the lefty will face Johnson, the right-hander. Chris, bat in hand. Excellent credentials with the stick. Chris at the plate. No, takes his time, settling in the box. Waits. Right-hander Johnson. Ready. The pitch is on the way. Right by him. Side retired. The Nationals retire the side in order. Scored even at 1 run each at the end of the 8th. The Nationals now send up the heart of their order to face Howell, Milan, Freeman, and Pickering. Schendel makes a switch at catcher. Blue comes into the game replacing Chris. Milan will lead off the 9th. Left-handed hitter to face Howell. Clyde 0 for 2 with a walk. Howell positions his mitt. Clyde at the plate. He rubs out a little chalk at the back of the box. Leans in. Howell foot on the rubber. Freeman is loose and ready to follow Milan. Howell to the wind. Grounded to the right side. Jones knocks it down. He's up with it. He flips to Howell covering for the out. Next up, Freeman, 1 away. Cherry, 1 for 3. Rarely shows power. Infield is drawn in slightly. Gloves low. Alert for the bunt. The ump is dusting off the plate. Cherry stands in. Knocks the bat handle twice on the plate. Leans in. Howell climbs a mound. Pitcher Howell set to go. And the pitch. Freeman smacks it. It's toward the gap in right center. Stone's after it. It's off his glove. Freeman is digging. He's around second. Heading for third. Here's Stone's throw. Safe ahead of the ball. Score without a single for Freeman. Stone picks up an error. So the St. Louis defensives have been breached. The go-ahead run is now on third. Well, here we go. The next Nationals batter is Pickering. He's a left-handed batter. 1 away. Freeman on at third. Pickering 0 for 3. He almost always puts the ball into play. An RBI opportunity for Ollie. Good speed at third. He's the tiebreaker. Pickering readying himself. Howell works the ball with his hand. Climbs a mound. Paws a rubber. Batter in the box. Settles in. Plays a little flute with his fingers on the bat handle. Loosens his grip slightly. Waits. Howell sets up on the rubber again. Howell staring in. Ready to work. Schendel arms akimbo. Nationals. Skipper Schendel walking down the bench. We have a break in the action. Schendel will send in Clymer to run for Freeman. Clymer takes his place at third base. He's a threat. Schendel checks. Schendel the move. Pickering brushes his shirt. Howell shakes out his arms. Pickering steps up to the plate. Sets his cap. Loosens his grip slightly. Waits. Howell on the rubber. They're playing him in. The delivery. The squeeze is on. Bunted in front of the plate. Howell has it. Drops it. Now he throws to first and gets him by a hair. But the run scores. And the Nationals break the tie and now lead 2-1 here in the 9th. That's Pickering's first run batted in of the season. Warner walking up the bat. He does not hit for average. Right-handed Howell goes to the set position. Howell comes to him. Up the chimney, a towering pop-up in foul ground. Blue near the dugout. And he gloves it for the out. 3 down. That'll do it for Washington. A run on 1 hit. 1 misadventure for the Browns. A big run, and St. Louis must get it back. The score now stands 2-1 Nationals as we head for the bottom of the 9th inning. for St. Louis. Here in the ninth, Howell, Hoffman, and Williams. Moving from catcher to first base, Warner. Coming in to catch for the Nationals is Gamw. Clymer leaves the game. Howell is scheduled to hit. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 2. He's homered once. Earlier had his first RBI. Johnson put on the rubber, righty against righty. The St. Louis crowd, they are cheering on Howell. Pitcher stature like. Browns manager Schendel looking at his score sheet. Schendel is taking pitcher Howell out of the game. Schweitzer will pinch hit for him. That's right. He grabs a bat, heads to the box. So Howell gets his innings. He pitched 9 full innings. His line, 2 runs, both unearned, on 3 hits. He stands to lose it unless the Browns can make up the 1-run deficit. Browns hitter Schweitzer. Al can hit. This is his second game so far this season. 0 for 1. Johnson bends for the rosin bag. Johnson wipes sweat from his hands. Batter in the box. Tugs at his cap. Leans in. Johnson is on the slab. Eyes narrow as he peers in for the sign. Hoffman is in his batting stance on deck. Gamw crouched down now. He comes home. On the hand, popped up. Alcazar is calling for it. He's under it. And he makes the catch. 1 down. It's now Hoffman to bat. Danny is their leadoff man. The Browns with only 2 outs left. Danny 0 for 3. Very little power. Hoffman stands in. Knocks the bat handle twice on the plate. Now ready. Johnson climbs the mound. Johnson takes the sign from Gamw. Positions the ball behind his back. The St. Louis crowd roaring, pressing on Hoffman. And a pitch. Just off the corner, a base on balls. And that puts the tying run at first, and that's the first walk issued by Johnson. That was Hoffman's first walk of the season. 1 gone. Hoffman down at first for St. Louis. Down by 1. Williams is out to take his hacks. Jimmy 1 for 3. Hoffman is jockeying for a big lead off first. If he scores, we're tied. Johnson climbs the mound. Stone stretches in the on-deck circle. Checks the runner. Hoffman well off first. He squares. Johnson comes home, and he fouls it back. Strike 1. Johnson delivers again. Williams squares. He brings it home. It's bunted down the third baseline. Shipke picks it up. Bobbles it. Fires to first. And gets him by a step. And Hoffman moves up. So the Washington defensives have been breached. The tying run is now at second base. 1 on. Stone up to hit. George has been up 3 times with 1 hit. 1 RBI for George this season. Hoffman at second can go to warp speed. The tying run out there. Stone preparing to bat. Johnson positions his mitt. George at the plate. Waits for the pitch. Johnson climbs the mound. Still the crowd exhorting Stone. Gamw ready to receive. Hoffman stretches his lead off second. The pitch to Stone. A towering fly ball to right. Milan is back. Makes the catch. Nationals win, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of Schendel. The Browns leave the tying run on. Our apprehension is released. Johnson has a beautiful 3-hitter. He went the full route. Here's the line for the Nationals. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 4. For the Browns, a run on 3 hits. They committed 3 errors, and they leave 2. Johnson gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Howell takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. So the Nationals gain a step in this 3-game series. They now stand at 1-1 for the Nationals. Overall, they now stand at 1-1 for the Browns. Overall, 1-1. In the next game, the Browns will have another try. That puts the wraps on this one. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from St. Louis. Nationals take this one from the Browns, 2-1.
So the Nationals come out on top 2-1 over the Browns. A pretty good ball game there. I thought it might head to extras there for a little bit, but the Nationals pick up a run in the top of the 9th and win it. So now I'm down to only 3 games left on this particular day. So going to get to those at some point. And thank you, Clinton Parks, and thank you, Beatles. Can you show the box score, Robbie? Sure. Yes, I can, and I will show how to do that here. On Appa for Windows, all you do is you click on the box with the final score on it, double-click on it, and you can open it up like so. So, yeah. I'll let you all have a good look at this box score on this really, really good game. Here. How many games are you playing offline during the week? It depends on how I feel, and especially if I have work. If I have work, I'm not playing too many. So yeah. Yeah, that was a great pitching duel. So, at this point, I would like to thank Ken Castro, Beatles Eternally, Clinton Parks, Al Red Sox fan for coming out, as well as anybody else who came out but did not chat. Y'all are always welcome to chat if you feel up to it. So hope you all have a great night, and I will see you again next time. Have a good night, everybody.